Hi my dear friends, welcome to my channel Venus EduTech. In this video, we will learn a topic called syllogism. Including the topic syllogism, we covered all the topics in the reasoning section for prelims exams. And for the mains, additional topics in the reasoning section will come, that is input-output and statement type questions that we will discuss later. So without wasting time, let's get into the syllogism topic. Next, we are going to the topic syllogism. Syllogism is an example of a reasoning form in which a conclusion is drawn from two given or assumed propositions or premises. That is, a common term or middle term is present in the two premises but not in the conclusion, which may be invalid. And in these type of questions, statements will be given, conclusions will be given, and we have to find out whether the given conclusions are true or not. And the best way to find out that is using Venn diagram. And let's get into that section, Venn diagram representation. So I will teach you the Venn diagram representation of four propositions. There are four propositions, and the first one is universal affirmative, represented by A, and the next one is universal negative, represented by E, and the third one is particular affirmative, represented by I, and the fourth one is particular negative, which is represented by O. In the universal affirmative case, the statement will be like this: all x are y. In that case, there are two possibilities. All x can be y, can be represented using this, and it can also be represented by using this. So we are finding out whether the conclusions are true or not by using Venn diagram representation. It is much better than the other methods. So first one is universal affirmative. So all x are y. All statements like this can be represented using two possibilities like this. All x are y means this means all x are y. The elements containing in x will also be containing in the element in the set y. Similarly, all x or y can be represented by using this also. And the next proposition is universal negative, represented by E. Universal negative means no x or y. That is, the elements containing in the set x will not present in the set y, or the elements in set x and the elements in set y are different. No x or y means there is only one possibility, and it is this. And the third one is particular affirmative, represented by I. In this case, the statement will be like the sum x or y. In that case, there are three possibilities. Sum x or y can be represented by like this. That means some of the elements in x will also contain in y. Similarly, some x or y can be represented like this, and some x or y can be represented like this. So there are three possibilities in the particular affirmative case. And the fourth one is particular negative. That is, some x are not y. And in that case, there are three possibilities. Some x are not y. Here, the elements in this portion of the set x will not contain in the set y. That is, it is written some x are not y. Similarly, here some x are not y can be represented by like this, and it can also be represented by like this. So some x are not y case or particular negative statements can be represented using three possibilities using Venn diagram. Okay, so these are the four cases, and now we can go to the questions. In syllogism, there are two complementary pairs we can conclude from the four given propositions. If the conclusion is given in such a way that some x are y and no x is y, means it is an either or case. That means either conclusion 1 or 2 is true. Suppose this is conclusion 1 and suppose this is 2, and some x are y and no x is y implies that either 1 or 2 is true. Okay, and the second complementary pair satisfying this is the remaining two propositions, that is, or remaining two premises, that is, all x are y and some x are not y. If the conclusion will be in such a way that all x are y is the first one and some x are not y is the second conclusion, then it implies that either 1 or 2 is true. So these two are the two complementary pairs asking in the exams. Some x are y, no x is y implies that either 1 or 2 is true. All x are y, some x are not y, then it also implies that either 1 or 2 is true. So the first question is, statements are some problems are solutions, no solution is a trick, all rules are tricks. Conclusions, no rule is a solution, some problems are definitely not tricks. You have to check whether the conclusions are true or not. The first statement is some problems are solutions, some x or y. We know there are three possibilities in some x or y case, right? Some x or y comes under particular affirmative case, right? So some problems are solutions, three possibilities. First possibility is that some problems are solutions, and the second possibility is some problems are solutions, and the third case is some problems are solutions. So we can represent in these three ways. Second, no solution is a trick. No solution is a trick. Okay, no solution is a trick. So there is no relationship between solution and trick. Third statement, all rules are tricks. All rules are tricks. So rules either can be like this or can be like this. So all rules are tricks. So we got the statements using Venn diagram. And now going to the conclusions, no rule is a solution. Is it true? No rule is a solution. Yes, no rule is a solution. Why? Because there is no relationship between solution and trick. So definitely no rule is a solution. Here also there is no relation between solution and trick. So we can definitely say that there is no relation between rule and solution. No rule is a solution is true in this case also. And in this case also no rule is a solution, because there is no relationship between tricks and solutions. And since rules, all rules comes under tricks, no rule is a solution is definitely true. So the first one is true. Now going to the second conclusion, some problems are definitely not tricks. In the first case, some problems are definitely not tricks. Yeah, it is right, because no solution is a trick, and the problems which comes under solutions definitely not tricks. That's what is said in the second conclusion. Some problems are definitely not tricks. Yes, some problems are definitely not tricks. Here also some problems are definitely not tricks. It is true. And here also some problems are definitely not tricks. Okay, so this one is also true. So the answer will be both conclusions 1 and 2 are true. Both conclusions 1 and 2 are true. So we can go to the second question. Going to the second question, statement, some tasks are hurdles, all hurdles are jobs, some jobs are works. Conclusions, all works being hurdles is a possibility. Second, at least some works are tasks. So going to the first statement, some tasks are hurdles, some x or y, which comes under the particular affirmative, right? So there will be three cases under some x or y, right? So some tasks or hurdles can be represented using Venn diagram in three cases. First one is like this, some tasks are hurdles, and the second case will be like this, and the third case will be like this. Okay, now all hurdles are jobs. All hurdles, these all hurdles are jobs. All hurdles are jobs. All hurdles are jobs, right? All hurdles are jobs. And the third statement, some jobs are works. Some jobs are works. Some of the jobs are works, right? So some jobs are works. So these are the statements. So going to the conclusions, all works being hurdles is a possibility. Is it true? All works being hurdles. All works being hurdles is a possibility. No, some of the works being hurdles is a possibility, because all hurdles are jobs and some jobs are works. That doesn't mean that all works being hurdles is a possibility. And in this case, it is not true. All works being hurdles. Some of the jobs are works. Okay, it doesn't mean that all works being hurdles is a possibility. And in the third case, is it true that all works being hurdles is a possibility? No. In the third case, there is no relation between hurdles and works. Okay, so all works being hurdles is not at all a possibility. So this is not true. Now going to the second conclusion, at least some works are task. Is it true? In this case, at least some works are task. No. There is no relation between task and work. No. some works are task, it is not true. And here at least some works are task, no, there is no relation between, there is no connection between task and work. Here also no, here it is possible some works are task, but in the other two cases at least some works are task is not true. So the conclusion is possible only if it satisfies these three diagrams, but here it is, the second conclusion is not possible for these two figures. So this is also not true. So the answer will be neither 1 nor 2 is true. Both are false. Neither 1 nor 2 is true is the answer. Going to the third question. Statements all seasons are winters, some winters are autumns, all autumns are falls. Conclusions at least some falls are winters, at least some autumns are seasons. Going to the first statement, all seasons are winters. All X are Y. It is universal affirmative case. So there are two possibilities. So all seasons are winters can be represented using Venn diagram in two ways. First one is all seasons are winters like this, and the second possibility is all seasons are winters. Now second statement, some winters are autumns. Some winters are autumns. Some winters are autumns. Third statement, all autumns are falls. All autumns are falls. All autumns are falls. Right? And conclusions, at least some falls are winters. Is it true? At least some falls are winters. Yeah, this much portion it is winter, right? So at least some falls are winters is true in this case, and in this case at least some falls are winters. Yes, the falls means this much portion, and some winters are falls. So this is also true. That means conclusion 1 is true. At least some falls are winters is true. Going to the second conclusion, at least some autumns are seasons. Is it true? At least some autumns are seasons. No, there is no relation between autumns and seasons. So this is not true in this case. And here at least some autumns are seasons. Yeah, this it is true. At least some autumns are seasons. It is true in this case, but here it is not true. So the conclusions should satisfy all the possibilities. Here it should satisfy both the possibilities, but here conclusion 2 does not satisfy this one. That means conclusion 2 is not true, conclusion 1 is true. So the answer is only conclusion 1 is true. Okay. Going to the fourth question, statements are no space is a gap, all tissues are gaps, no gap is a crack. Conclusions, no space is a crack, no tissue is crack. So no space is a gap, no X or Y type, right? So universal negative, and there is only one possibility for that, and that possibility is no space is a gap. Okay. Now all tissues are gaps. It is given that all tissues are gaps. No gap is a crack. No gap is a crack. No relation between gap and crack. These are the statements, and this is the representation using Venn diagram. Okay. Now going to the first conclusion, no space is a crack. Is there any relation between space and crack? In the statements, they are not saying anything about space and crack relation. Okay. So we can't say anything about that. No space is a crack. We can't say anything. So it is not true. And second one, no tissue is crack. No tissue is crack. It is true. Why? Because all tissues are gaps and no gap is a crack. That means no tissue is a crack. So second one is true. So the answer is only conclusion 2 is true. Only conclusion 2 is true is the answer. Going to the fifth question, statements, some calculators are machines, no calculator is a phone. Conclusion, some machines are phones, no machine is a phone. So the first statement, some calculators are machines, we know that there are three possible cases for that. Some calculators are machines, can be drawn like this, and some calculators are machines, it can also be drawn like this. Some calculators are machines. Now no calculator is a phone. No calculator is a phone. No calculator is a phone. Okay, now the conclusions are some machines are phones, no machine is a phone. This is complementary pairs. These two are the complementary pair. You just remember that some x are y, no x is y means either one or two is true, right? So some machines are phones, it can be true. No machine is a phone can also be true. So either one or two is true. Some machines are phones is a possibility. No machine is a phone is the complementary one which is having a possibility. So either one or two is true. Why? Because some x are y, no x is y phone. So the answer is either one or two is true. Okay. I hope the concept of syllogism is clear to you. Now we can go to the 5 workout questions. First one is statements. No unit is a part. All parts are items. Some items are elements. Conclusions. No unit is an element. At least some units are items. Going to the second question. Some statements. Some bridges are roads. No road is underpass. Conclusions. Some bridges are underpasses. No bridge is an underpass. Third workout question. Statements. All teams are participants. All members are teams. No member is a captain. Conclusions. First one, at least some participants are members. Second one, all teams being captains is a possibility. Fourth workout question. Statements. Some slides are photos. All photos are images. All images are creations. And the conclusions. At least some images are slides. All photos are creations. And the last workout question from this section. Statements. All engines are machines. Some machines are computers. Conclusions. No computer is an engine. All computers being machines is a possibility. I will give you the solutions in the next video. If you find my channel useful, do support me by subscribing the channel and sharing it with your friends. See you in the next video. Till then, have a good day and thank you.